Hi, everyone. Melanie Dean here, going really quick. We know that this is a little different, that we never usually do this. But yeah, anyway, Melanie Dean here from The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. If you have not already seen that there has now been some breaking news in the world of Doctor Who, everyone's kind of reporting on it, so I'm jumping in real quick, letting you know if you haven't gone on to the BBC or the Doctor Who page itself, that they've made an announcement for the future of Doctor Who. And we're going to be talking about this tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're, working on getting the gang together so we could discuss this more. But right now, wanted to get this in front of you. Let me see if I can share my screen, if I even remember how to do this. Sorry, guys. Again, share screen. Sorry a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all. Let's see, the tab I'm looking for is this one. Share. Here we go. All right. Let's see if it shows up. There we go. So I'm just going to read to you what's just been, it's over on being the BBC put this out. I want to go ahead and share this update with y'all. If you haven't seen it, but it's circulating now. And again, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will talk more about this. So get into the nitty gritty. Let's read. Update on plans for the future of Doctor Who is the headline. A little subsection says Doctor Who remains an important part of the BBC. Okay, it's like starting a breakup. It's like, oh, by the way, here's the good news. No, it's still important, but let's get into the nitty gritty real quick. Today, we're announcing an update on plans for the future of Doctor Who. Keep in mind, this is about maybe 5 hours old now. As part of securing the next phase of the show for future generations and in line with the BBC's charter and agreement requirements, the BBC will put Doctor Who out to a competitive tender this year. Doctor Who remains an important part of the BBC, and this tender underpins the BBC's continued commitment to Doctor Who, ensuring audiences will enjoy the show for years to come. Here's the important piece. After careful consideration, the BBC, Russell T Davies, and Bad Wolf have collectively decided not to go ahead with the previously announced Doctor Who Christmas episode. This decision was not taken lightly, and we know that it will be disappointing for fans, but in order to set the show up for a future series, it was decided that rather than bridge the gap with a one-off special, we are choosing to push forward to invest in the long-term future of the show, which ensures that when the TARDIS lands once more, it does so in all its glory. The previously announced new Doctor Who animation series for CBeebies is currently in production. So we'll click on that tonight. We'll go further in detail. Details of the tender will be announced in due course. So we can wait. The BBC retains, is also important, the BBC retains all IP in Doctor Who. BBC Studios will continue to lead the global distribution of Doctor Who, as well as licensing, consumer products, digital, and immersive experiences on behalf of the BBC. Now, again, this happened UK time, or 11 a.m. today, June 10th. So yes, the condensed form of this is to say, hey, no Christmas episode this year. The little bit longer part is, well, it's official. Russell T Davies, Bad Wolf, and BBC are kind of they're separating ways. So far from, as we all now are going onto the internets and seeing everyone out like us kind of giving our opinions on this, we're gonna get into that at 6 p.m. since everyone's wrapping their heads around it. You can, I'm sure other creators are already kind of jumping out there with this information. And I believe Russell T Davies has already did another comment there. Everyone's going to start having comments and stuff like that. Again, we're going to do our show at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now it's 9:38 Eastern Standard Time for us. And hopefully by then we can aggregate everything that's been said, get it all nice and tidied up for y'all. And hopefully you can join us as we comment on what's going on, give you what other news is going on, and see where the dust settles, and heck, just kind of chit chat about it and see what happens. So again, go on to the bbc.co.uk in their media center. This was their official release. You can see they also posted this to their Facebook page, everything like that, kind of linking this over. The BBC, the BBC also made one talking about the announcement, and you're going to see that all over the place. So yeah, wanted to get this out there to you if you haven't already known. No Christmas special, and they've parted ways. And we'll discuss more about how sounds like it wasn't being filmed anyway. RTD had mentioned that he hasn't even written a script or had pushed out a doctor. He was no doctor offer out there to an actor. So we'll talk about that again later on tonight. But yeah, just to make sure that we can pop up on your feed to say, hey, no Christmas special. So wilderness years, maybe. We'll see. We'll talk about it again. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good day. And again, I'll try to get the link down into here so that you can find it. But if you go onto the Doctor Who Instagram, Doctor Who's official, Facebook, all their social media channels, it's linking to this PR announcement. So ta-da. Gotta go. Talk to y'all later. See you tonight with a extra little episode. Bye, y'all. Let's see if I can remember how to do the outro.